This 30-minute low equipment golf workout is going to help you improve your all-round fitness, build a stronger core, and specifically increase your club head speed. So check out the whole video to get the sets and reps you need to hit it longer after just one workout. So about this workout, I've just been filming up and already I'm pretty hot and sweaty. It's a serious challenge in less than 30 minutes, all right guys? And before we get started, it's great to watch this video and take that workout on. If you really want to work on your golf fitness, you can make it much more simple and more consistent with the Driven Golf and Fitness app. All right, but let's get to work. Remember, we are focusing on stability throughout the swing, particularly the core, and then speed through your rotation, all right? Every golf swing needs those two factors if we're gonna swing well and hit it longer. Okay, so the first movement is a split stance rotational chop. Okay, it's incredible for golfers because we're in that asymmetry of the lower body, we're activating the glutes, we're maintaining our posture by working that neutral spine position, and then we're working across the system. Incredibly important for golfers. It not only strengthens your rotation, it also builds your awareness as you work the body. Okay, so here you really want to feel as though you rotate down and then explode up and around in that movement, all right? So we are moving fast, but we want high levels of control. I'm using a 20 kilo weight here, about 45 pounds, but start with a weight that allows you to have excellent form and speed, all right, guys? So rotate down, up and around that lead leg. We're matching that up with the simple but challenging side plank, okay? So 20 seconds on each side, ensuring that the hips are level and active. This really does work the sides of the core in high levels of activation as you breathe through that hold, okay guys? And the more that you can do this, the more you'll be able to activate those muscles in the golf swing, which is going to lead to stability and durability for better shots and less injuries, guys, all right? So this is 3 sets of 20 reps on the chop, 10 on each side, and then 40 seconds, 20 on each side for the side plank. Resting 60 seconds between movements, we go back in, make sure the intensity is high so we compound effectiveness, and yeah, we've got 3 sets of work. Basically, each section is going to take you 10 minutes, all right? So execute with precision and power. Once we move on from there, we really start to focus in on the legs, and this is one of my favorite combinations for golf performance and just lower body performance in general, all right? So we're working single leg, which is huge for golfers, again, because of how we shift pressure, and we're starting with the crossbody Bulgarian split squat. So here, whichever leg is working, is forward on the ground, we're gonna hold the weight in the opposing hand, all right? That is, again, because of that crossbody pattern. When we work in that way, each side of the body is having to communicate with the other to really activate and stabilize. The best way for golfers to train stability. Okay, so here we're looking to use a challenging weight but load the full range of motion. Okay, so going heavier but then traveling less distance is not going to be what we are looking for. Okay, we want the optimal weight around 7 to 8 RPE, rate of perceived effort, to control our movement through the full range of motion and then move up fast, okay? That concentric side is important. Push out of the ground and finish the rep, traveling all the way down and then really finishing at full range of motion as well, okay? So keep the chest up, maintain that neutral spine, and look for imbalances between the right and left leg. A lot of golfers do have that, and we want to be as symmetrical and balanced as possible. So that's 20 reps, 10 on each side. We then go into the plyometric Bulgarian split squat, okay? And this is designed specifically because we load the muscle first with the cross body. Additional weight, the muscle fibers are active. From there, we go into the explosive reps, 10 in total, 5 on each leg, to use the ground for maximum acceleration and vertical force creation, okay? If you can't actually take off, that is absolutely fine. Lower down slowly and then really fire out at maximal speed, just to that top range of motion. But if you are going to take off, use the upper body to counterbalance your movement and really focus on the quality of your landing as well, all right? Because that, again, is where stability comes from. Accept the ground, load against it, and then accelerate out to massively improve your ground reaction forces and the power you can create out of the lower body. Okay, again, this is 3 sets with 60 seconds rest in between. It's a serious leg pump, all right? So make sure you're ready ready for this one, hydrated, well fueled, and you get it done. Okay, so we started with the chop and the side planks. That's all about the upper body and that stability through rotation. We got the power and speed out of the lower body. Now we go to our workout. Okay, this is 3 sets, but 0 rest here. We are looking for a 4-time element, and you're looking to go in under 6 minutes. All right, it's a short, sharp workout. Get yourself set and rotate like a pro. All right, our first movement is the rotational kettlebell swing. You can do this with a dumbbell as well. It's 10 reps, 5 on each side, and we are looking to use your golf swing mechanics. Okay, priority number 1 here is form. Okay, whenever we're rotating at speed, that will be the golf swing or movements like this, we need to ensure that the force is loaded in the correct way and then change direction. Okay, so we don't want to feel this in the lower back at all. What I like to feel is that the core engages against the trail leg. I do this in my golf swing as well, but if the core's active, the quads and the glutes are doing the work, we can load the hip against the ground, rotate, and then change direction. That's what we're looking to do with the kettlebell here, and the more effectively you can do that, the more force you can create throughout your rotation. Look to be as consistent as you can be on both sides of the body. Working that weaker side again is going to improve your golf swing. From there, we go into 10 sit-ups. We look for a full range of motion here as well. Crunches are okay, but you're not really working the spine as much as you could be. Okay, so we like to see opening all the way out and then working all the way back up to the feet. So we get some movement in the spine and we work the system overall, because as golfers, we put that system through a lot. Okay, so training it more effectively is always going to be beneficial. Final movement is the jump-in Pallof hold rotation. Okay, I'm using cables here. You can use a band. Either is just as effective. It's all about the footwork and the rotation. Okay, so that is where we start. We work into that Pallof hold and then go through a 90-degree jump. Okay, we're starting in our golf posture, so accelerating and jumping whilst rotating is huge for your reaction forces and the acceleration through your feet. Stabilize back into your posture, and then we rotate the upper body to separate and to create huge speed with that variable resistance, and it's so good for your golf swing and your body overall. We then rotate through that jump again, back to center, and then a further 90 degrees to work in the opposing direction, giving you an incredible rotational pattern that, again, is going to be really quite fatiguing. And that's a huge point of this workout as well. We want to ensure that we build up your endurance and your fitness levels, because if we're going to play a good round of golf, we need to be able to rotate at speed and accurately over 4-5 hours sometimes. Okay, so we need that endurance to be there, and workouts like this will build that into your golf game and into your body. Okay, so 3 times around, we hit up that rotational swing again, maintaining that form, feeling how active the core is, and really working that rotational pattern with intent. We hit the sit-ups, putting some additional work into the core so that we feel good about it, and then that set of jumping Pallof rotations. That is where you're going to fatigue. That is where your footwork needs to be on point, your posture needs to be excellent, and your form is imperative. All right, so focus in, minimize rest, compound gains, and that is how you get one of the best workouts in golf, guys. All right, so full body, lots of rotation, lots of stability, incredible stimulus, and you're going to get it all done in less than 30 minutes. And when you do, make sure you submit to your golf fitness handicap, so that is coming down as well as your actual game. You can track your progress, and that is how you make long-term progress, guys. All right, so again, save, use this video, but if you're looking to actually train for golf, the DRVN app is where it's at. There are 2 key things this workout is going to do for your golf swing. Number 1 is to stabilize and activate the whole core. Not just the abs, we're looking at the obliques, the side of the core, and that really is the stability in your golf swing, because we need to be more stable if we have more speed, otherwise consistency will be impacted. So when your core is more stable and the whole body is more connected, we can create that wider range of motion, we can activate and load against the ground more effectively, and then when we turn into the ball, we do not leak any energy, so when we get to impact, everything goes to the club head, you maximize your ball speed, and you hit longer drives. Number 2 is your ability to use the ground to power through the legs and create more speed throughout the whole sequence, so that when the club does get to the ball, it's at maximal speed and maximal energy. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, comment below about the types of workouts that you'd like to see. And as we've talked about, make sure you go get that Driven membership to the app so that you can train for golf in the best way possible.